Local bride is out hundreds of dollars, and she's now scrambling to find somebody else to make her wedding cake after a local bakery suddenly closed down.
We first told you about Stephanie Quintero's dilemma with Rightberry Cakes over the weekend. See, she lost her $300 deposit to the bakery. It's just one of many things you have to put down on for a wedding. So the question now is, how do you protect your money on future purchases? Our Lisa Balick is in the newsroom and has more on this consumer alert.
Jennifer, I want to point out that she lost her money because the company went out of business. Now, cake is big business, especially when it's made from scratch. I found out the average wedding cake is about $450. It's just one piece of the wedding you'll spend money on, but there are ways to protect your big day dollars. For more than 3 decades, decorators at Piece of Cake Bakery in Selwood show up early in the mornings to start creating hundreds of cakes. Cakes can cost from hundreds to thousands of dollars. Everything here is made from scratch. But one thing that hasn't changed since 1978 is the price of the deposit.
We do a $50 deposit, and then 3 weeks before your wedding, you can pay the full balance in full.
That's why they were shocked to hear about the 50% deposit, hundreds of dollars that a bride-to-be lost when a local cake business shut down.
Here's a contract. This is actually an invoice.
But I wanted to know more about wedding service deposits, so I found a local wedding consultant. She told me the deposits do vary greatly. The first thing you should do is have a contract for every vendor you're hiring and make sure you have a signed copy. Oh, and don't be bashful about protecting your money.
Make sure that the contract that you're signing has elements in it that protect you, not only protects the vendor, but protects the client.
Check for a cancellation policy. Do you get all or part of the deposit back, and when? What happens if the vendor cancels? Should you require them to find a replacement? I also learned that buying wedding services can be negotiated.
If they don't feel comfortable paying that 50% down, ask if they can do a different payment plan. I know with my business, if somebody wants a different payment plan than what my typical is, I'm happy to negotiate that with them and find something that works best for them.
As for the bride-to-be, Piece of Cake wants to make sure she's not left with just crumbs.
We would love to help her, and we want her wedding dream to come true, so we definitely want her to contact us so we can help her go from there.
Now, I did contact Stephanie this afternoon, and she is going to be in touch with Piece of Cake. So shop around, not just based on personal taste, but on contracts as well, and negotiate. You can always try and get a deposit back, by the way, through small claims court. Jennifer?